can really see where the water lines are. Sorry, this GoPro's on my forehead and it's really tough to get the perspective without dipping my head almost straight down. So I don't know what you're seeing. I'll do my best.
Back to where the camp is.
Cows. There's a lot of tracks right here.
Shit.
This whole area is just littered.
That stuff living. Cougars, pumas, coyotes.
This is our Shemagh commercial. Wear your Shemaghs when you come out here. I'll have to do a video where I show at least one way how to tie one. I know we sort of always skim over that. Thank you, sir. This is a cholla cactus. This stuff is brutal. I'm not sure what all you can see with the camera. I'm trying to tilt my head in a way you can see what I see. So, I don't know. This could be prairie dog. Prairie dogs usually have the mound like this with more than one entrance and exit. So if this isn't prairie dog, it's probably something similar. There's not even a fence out here. Just these cholla. And a lot of dirt. We could live out here. Not sure exactly how far the closest water source is, but there's cattle tanks all over out here. So when we camp here, we'll set up camp and then I'll head out and look for water. Somewhere out there. There's a cattle tank. Okay, this is the wash where Mike's set up. So if we follow this back down, it'll lead us right back to him. Mike's down that way. But yeah, there's like plenty of firewood right there. So the only thing we would need to find out here is the closest cattle tank, so we have access to water, and you could certainly survive out here. It wouldn't be the most pleasant existence, and I would much rather fortify the house we're in. I mean, things would have to be really bad before this was the option we chose, but it's there. There's a very vocal bird in this tree here. There he goes. More cattle tracks. Came walking right through here. It's a nice shaded area, which means there could be some sort of critters in there. That's another good thing about being near a wash, is all this wood that it brings down piles up for you. You don't even hardly have to work for it. It's just right here. The only thing you have to watch for is like bark scorpions and other critters that are snakes that are in that pile of wood. I'm gonna take this small wash that comes in off the side of the main one, and Mike should be up here another 100 yards. I'm just trying to explore areas here that I haven't been to yet. All these little side washes. And these holes here is exactly the kind that I saw last week where the tarantula is coming out of. I'd like to see a tarantula or something out here. It's sort of midday though. I think most things are staying out of the heat during this time of the day. Just all these washes coming in from every direction. Just following the path of least resistance to the main wash down here. I would love to be out here during monsoon season to actually see this in action. See all this filled with water and all these different tributaries coming into the main one. That'd be some pretty neat thing to watch. We'll try and get out here and do that for you. This is a beautiful area. I know the desert's not to everyone's liking. Some people, this is the last place they'd want to be. But I don't know. I think some people are just born to where this is home. I know when I lived in New Mexico, I just never felt more at home than when I was in the desert. It just feels natural to me to be out here. I don't know, there are people who can't stand it. And that's fine. You should be wherever it is that you feel comfortable. There's Mike.